Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rahala and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. In this video, we will fill out the form IMM 5257. This form is quite important if you're applying for a study permit, for a work permit, for a visitor visa through the old version, which is currently possible to do. And applying through GCK provides you with the opportunity to upload a larger file. That's why a lot of people still use this method. All right, let's dive into it. The first line, it asks you to indicate whether you are the principal applicant or you're the spouse, common law partner, or dependent children of the principal applicant who is aged 18 or older. Okay. And you just say whatever you are. Just bear that in mind that if that's a children below 18, then filling out this form is just unnecessary. And then you put in the date of, you put in your last name here and then the first name here. Just don't get it mixed up. And then you put in your date of birth and then UCI, Unique Client ID. If you have previously applied for a study permit or a visitor visa or a work permit, you have a UCI. Whether that application has been approved or not, you can find that UCI in the biometrics information letter, in the refusal letter or approval letter, whatever you have received from the Canadian government, from IRCC, and also it's on your website. And when you log in to your GCK, you can find your UCI as well. Okay, and then you answer this question if you have served the military, and this kind of clears out no matter what kind of military you have served. If you have served any sort of military, please disclose that. And if you don't, it is possible for later on that you get some sort of misrepresentation letter. So just make sure that you disclose whatever sort of military service you have done. You say like the start date, the finish date, the location where you were stationed, the province, and the country. And then if you have done if you have done it in multiple parts, you just list as you should. Question number 5 asks you, have you ever witnessed or participated in the ill treatment of prisoners or civilians or like other things? If you have, you say yes, and you provide details. If not, hopefully no, you say no. And then membership and or association. You read this very carefully. It says, are you or have you ever been a member or associated with any political party or other group or organization which, this is very important, which has engaged in or advocated violence? So this is not just regular membership or association organization. It's important, like that organization must have advocated or been engaged in violence as means to achieving a political or religious objective, okay, or which has been associated with criminal activity at any time, okay. And do not use abbreviation, just spell it out, okay. So hopefully no, but if yes, just fill out the details. And then government position. If you have ever held any government positions such as civil servant, judge, police officer, mayor, member, but this is not a list. That it's not just these positions. It could also include other things. But if you're not sure, it's always a better idea to say yes and list like your position, as opposed to saying no and like risk yourself to get a misrepresentation letter. Number 8 is previous travel within the last 5 years. Or since you were 18, whichever is more recent. For example, if you're like 28 years old, it will be only last 5 years. Okay. And then you list all the traveling you have had, and then start date, end date, the country or territory you visited, location, and purpose of travel. Purpose of travel could be work, could be tourism, but just bear that in mind that if you are saying that you worked in a country, it is important for you to provide some sort of document that shows that you were eligible to work in that country. Okay. But if you study at a country, because it's important for IRCC that you have been compliant with your other visas and other work permit or study permits abroad. If you have been compliant with those, it might be a good sign that you will be compliant with the work permit, your study permit that you will get from Canada. If not, then it might be a little risky for IRCC to issue something for you. So bear that in mind. And then you say validate. Right now, it's not going to get validated, obviously, because I did not fill out like everywhere that I should have. But if I did, it would just get validated and it would give me barcodes, and I will saved it, and I could upload it then. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that this has helped you with your study permit or work permit or visitor visa application. Please let us know what kind of information or what kind of contents we can create in order to help you with your like PR process or temporary resident application process, or maybe in the future citizenship applications. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and have a really good rest of your week.